Now, from across the tri-state, this is KHQA Sports.
Well, after a bit of a shaky opening weekend in the GLVC GLIAC crossover series, the Quincy University Hawks were looking for a bit of a momentum kicker in tonight's home date with McMurray, especially with a brutish non-conference slate ahead that includes a road trip to the defending Division II national champ, Central Missouri. Tonight, Todd Creel's McMurray squad showed up and played well early on. That includes Lance Bulig, the Payson product, getting some nice run as a true freshman. The nice kick out right here to Colin Keltner, who knocks down the three. We're tied up at 11 apiece, and then the Hawks kind of got things going a little bit. Jamil Jones, larceny, and lay-in at the other end. He had 11 points on the night. Godson and Gagwe also doing some nice work at the defensive end. A little tap-away action, gets a little give-and-go working right there, and knocks down the long jumper. He had 13 points on the night. More to come from the Hawks. Evan McGaffey playing point center at this point, hooking up with Herm Senor, who comes up strong and knocks that down with the easy bucket. Herm tonight had 13 points, and then more of Herm right here. Going to transition nicely and hook up with Godson and Gagwe, who's going to kill the rim. Beautiful slam dunk action. The Hawks blow this thing wide open in the second half. They get the big-time victory tonight by the final count in this one of 96-66. Quincy University now 2-1 on the season. Across town, John Wood trying to get a superhero's welcome tonight against Marshalltown. Good start in this one for the pride of West Hancock. That is Paxton Harmon, who hit 2 threes in his team's first 3 possessions. They built the early 1-point lead in this one. As I mentioned, Paxton firing from all corners in this one. Later, it's Brody Gronwald with the steal, going to hook up with Jordan Johnson in transition. At this point, the Blazers down 2, but they would come on real strong from there. By the way, saxophone Hulk, strongest Hulk of all. How about Brody Gronwald again, this time from the outside, knocking down the triple. He had 13 points on the night, getting things back going as the Blazers were about to go on a bit of a run in this one. Paxton Harmon yet again off the feed from Mr. Johnson, wide open and splishy splashing that home. More from Johnson right here. Ball comes free, sort of the phantom fate. And Deke right there leads to the steal at the other end for Johnson, who had 21 points on the night. Jordan finishes strongly right there. Great night for him. Unfortunately, the Blazers with a big lead. DJ Williams with a nice finish as well. Blazers with a lead down the stretch. Watched it dissipate and go away as Marshalltown gets the win. 84-82 is your final. The Blazers now fall to 5-4 on the season. High school basketball tonight at the Macomb tournament. Tough luck loss for the Macomb Lady Bombers. Despite 16 points from Mia Lambert, Macomb loses tonight 70-64. Sydney McClintock of Illini Bluffs had 42 points in a winning cause for her team. Much of that damage done at the free throw line. Elsewhere in that tournament tonight, it was Pleasant Plains knocking off West Prairie in the early game 49-11. Liberty tonight at the Pike County Conference tournament taking on Brussels. John Leapley's team, wow, they looked really good in this game. Ashley Leffringhouse, I should say, better than anyone. 16 points in the night, 9 rebounds, that long three right there. She got some help and some assistance on the inside right here. Madeline Heyer to Kaylee Powell, who finishes the traditional three-point play. Then more of Madeline Heyer, this time doing her own thing from the outside, knocking down the three. She had 12 points and 7 rebounds. As I mentioned, Ashley Leffringhouse, really good on this night. You're going to see her knock down another long jumper right here. 16 points, 9 rebounds. Miss Heyer, as I mentioned as well, very, very good as Liberty gets the victory. Kind of going away in this one. Final count sees the Lady Eagles victorious 49-26. Other game of the night down at Barry was Western, the host team, taking on Payson Seymour. How about Western getting off to a good start in this game? A 7-0 run to start. It's the talented freshman Blair Barrowman hooking up right here to Alexis Christensen, who's going to knock down the jumper right here to help key a 7-0 run. That run was ably assisted as well right here by Morgan Colston, who had a nice bucket as well. Then more to come right here. The aforementioned freshman Blair Barrowman doing some nice things on the inside after the bunny gets missed right here. Barrowman with a bucket to help extend that lead to 9-2 at that point in favor of Western. Here comes Payson, though. Nice little run from them. Cameron Flessner doing some nice work from real deep distance, banking home the three, but not nearly enough as Payson Seymour goes down to defeat tonight. The final count in this one in favor of Western, 70-21. Coming up tomorrow night right here at 6 o'clock, we begin our football playoff previews as we take a look at Palmyra's big showdown with South Callaway, a team averaging 59 points per game. That's almost a basketball score. Yeah. So big challenge ahead for Palmyra, but I think they're excited for it.
In short, it's going to be a fun weekend.
It's going to be a great weekend. We're excited already.
Absolutely. Thanks, Chris. Final check of the weather after this.
At Bowling Green Chevrolet Buick, we always say, it's where you'll always feel at home. But during the holiday season, everyone